Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. Thanks for coming by. Let me tell you, show prep can get hectic. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. Tim and Diane, let's see who all's here. Samantha, it's great to see you again. It's been a little while. No memes, what's up? Renee, I said Tim, but I'm saying Tim again. Sarah, I know Rachel is around here. Maybe I didn't see you. I saw you, Renee. I know Rachel's in here somewhere. So, yep. Hello from the Quantum Show. Okay, yeah. Prepping, right? I don't have prepared notes. I'm going to go over the events of the past since the last show. And I ended up with more stickers. I hope you all saw. I'm on Facebook and I have more stickers. These are better because they're larger. This is not all the stickers I had. Okay. Got the redacted and got correct do not butter. Some of these robots at work, that one and the skeletal looking one. Got Quantum Fest like that. Also, I think I used the other ones there. It's the same thing with a white background. And caution roaming portals. Oh, yeah. I love that one. Yeah. And those are the stickers so far for the Quantum Fest. These aren't all the stickers because let me tell you, I've been prepping, right? I've been prepping. I've been going and I've got a little bit of merch. Just a little bit. I got a few cups. Got some cups. Got some cups, right? Got a different kind of cup. There you go. There it is right there. Got different cups. There it is. Roaming. This one so far is unique. It's the only light colored cup I've got that's not white. And got cups. Oh, yeah. Got cups. I need more. I'm going to do, I don't even know how many that is, right? I don't even know how many that is. So, got that. Everything is, those are put together. So, got cups. They will, okay. People have asked me, how can I get one online? I'm right now, they're not available online. They will be after the show. I'm sorry. I'm restricted to a lot of time. It's time and resources. I've got to make it happen, right? And what am I? Okay, I had a message come in. I don't know what it was, but got that. Also, you remember how I said I was complaining about the stamps, the hand stamps? Got those. They're fine. And I was told October 24th for the wooden stamps. Guess what came today? Wooden got the stampers. Got the classic stampers. Yay, money. What's up? And Aussie fog log. Always aliens, dude. Hey, right there. And then, yeah, what's up, Aussie? And fog log. Great to see y'all. What up, T-Bone? Welcome back. You're just in time to hear me talk about stampers, stickers, cups, and all that stuff, right? So, got the ones I wanted in the first place, plus the really super expensive, last forever brother hand or whatever stampers, and got red mood lighting. There's a doorway. I'm gonna put the lighting around the top, and it's gonna look cool. Everything will be available after the show. This is a first blush, okay? This is a seriously first blush thing I'm doing here, and I'm looking for. Well, I have nothing to plug them into because this is a 12-volt strip. It's bright. It's really bright. So that's cool. And you know, I had to really do a little bit of research and stuff, and on the ghost box. Okay, I had gotten this one, this original Radio Shack. This is one of the original Shack Hack radios. Okay, and I got this, and I got to looking at it, using it, seeing how it works and all, how well it works. And plus, it is brand new. So I can't hack this thing up. So I found a beater. It's a beater. Let me see here. It is a beater. See, I've got two of these things now. This one's brand new. This one's a beater. And I had to put a new antenna on it. Not that it needed one, but put a new antenna on it. And you can probably not see, but it's got little scratches all over it, like it's been rustling around inside. But yeah, now I got one to mod. I have not modded it yet, but it is there to be modded. There are two differences between the two, generally, other than the scratch and dent. One has a shoulder pad on the strap. The other, the antenna, is about a 1/4 inch shorter than the brand new one. So that, right? And I'm glad you liked the thumbnail. I liked it too. Let me tell you, that is the week that I have had, right? I'm going to bring up the thumbnail. I'm going to bring up the thumbnail and show you. If you can't see it, I know I'm going to bring it up because you can't see it right now. I had a couple of thumbnails about to go on with this, right? I had my choice. And I'm going to show you the choices I had. This is the one that's up there now. If you see, you got Bigfoot on the wall, alien at the computer, multicolored cups, check. Stickers, check. And an alternator sitting on a shelf in the background. Because guess what I did all day? Run around trying to get alternators, trying to get this stuff. And let me see, which is the other. That's another option I had, right? I was going to have Bigfoot doing the same thing. What's next? Okay, that's it. And I was going to have, I was, which one do I want? And I went with this guy, right? I went with this guy. Yeah, I went with that guy because it's, I don't know. I liked it better. I got both of them though. So that's what I went with. And I like the thumbnail too. But yeah, Aussie, thanks for reminding me with that pretty green light. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. Yeah, show prep. It's been a little rough, right? I went back to the Legion. I put doors are now decorated. The front entrance, the two restroom doors, all three got posters on them. And yeah, I made posters. They're just 8.5 by 11. And you know what? It says Quantum Fest. So, oh, what? Thank you, Rachel. Rachel is hooking up the show with Buy Me a Coffee coffees. Thank you so much, Rachel. Shout out. I knew you were back here lurking somewhere. So, yeah, that's going to help the show. I am almost down to the wire. I'm taking Wednesday off of work to go and prep the place. And me and Raven are going to be, I think me, Raven, and Tim are going to be in the hotel lobby or something, doing some show prep and scripting. And not scripting, but you know how we do this one. And we'll see what we can do, right? But yeah, that's been today. And I ran around trying to get darn alternator. The Topaz alternator went out. It's 30 years old. It did a great job. It needs a new one. Nobody in town has one. The closest one is Knoxville. And as soon as they can get one in is Tuesday, unless I drive to Knoxville. I now have no time to go driving to Knoxville. And funny enough, the alternator on the Topaz is very similar to the ones on F-150s and the Taurus and Mercury Sable, Ford Escort, Mustang, Aerostar. It's a bunch of different Ford models, and they all share the same alternator. So why doesn't anyone have one? The one I got had the wrong pulley on it. Let me tell you what it takes to get a pulley on and off, right? You have to de-torque the bolt on the front of it, and it is torqued down to like 50 foot-pounds, which is not a big deal, but it's on a spindle. How do you, I broke the casing trying to lock it in place by pushing a screwdriver in there and locking it, and then broke. It just, something snapped. It had torn through the casing in my direction of travel. Didn't work, right? So you have to get that off, and then you have to pull it off with a pulley puller, right? And then when you get you get the correct pulley, you have to put it on with a hydraulic press. I don't got all that stuff. So I'm just not going to be able to drive to Knoxville and just wait for it to get here on Tuesday, right? It's just all I can do. I went to all the parts stores today. They all know each other. They called each other. Nobody's got one in stock. They all have the one for the F-150 and the Mustang, which is serpentine belt. Wrong pulley. That was most of today. And I had gotten a crazy idea to buy a truck on Facebook Marketplace. I went around. I went and looked at it. It looks really good. I want it. I really want it. That's what I put videos up on the channel for that. But alas, I am just not able to swing it right now. Right? That was going to be my only birthday present. That was good because I didn't get a chance to do anything for my birthday with all the show prep going on, which is fine. I'll do it later. And if I can, if the truck is still there in a few days when I'm more settled or after the show, I will go pick it up. But not right now. It's a private owner, not a dealership. This is not a brand new truck. I will never buy a brand new truck. Brand new nothing. It is let me just go over it real quick. It's a 97 Ford Ranger. It turns over, but it won't start. It's been modified. It has some kind of a power issue. It doesn't sound like it's getting either fuel or spark. I know it's getting air, but it won't hit when you turn it over. And it may have a weak battery. Diagnostic stop right there because I don't want to jack up the price by getting it running as a junk truck. Right? It's not in bad shape. It has a little bit of body damage, about the same amount as the Hyundai, the Grand Marquis, the Topaz. Same amount of body damage across the board, right? So, but that's okay. It's silver. I didn't get it. It may happen. If it happens, it happens in the next few days, right? A lot of people have been asking about it, but nobody wants one that doesn't run. Well, it's had some performance upgrades that I saw. It has performance exhaust. That's good. It has an F-150 air intake. It's just bigger. It's not that it's a performance part, but on an air filter, you increase the surface area. The surface area for one of those is about the same as this. Okay. The one it has on there is more like a coffee can. That's good. It's like triple or 4 times as much surface area. So that's a high performance high performance filter compared to the 4-liter engine that it has. And I really like it. I just gotta wait for the stars to line up to get it. So that's that. That's what's going on. I wanted to buy it, but I got to do the show, y'all. I got to do the fest. And also, I need to go up with stickers and say a paranormal conference, because everyone was under the impression that this was a party. I'm like, no, it's a scientific conference. It really is. Nope. No. I can't talk right now. Hold on. I'm not talking right now. I'm on the show. That is an actual phone call. Not from the Daleks, from a human masquerading as a Dalek. So no. By the way, let me see here. I should have done this before. Sound check, please. Do I sound okay? Because that call may have been for... Okay. That call was not... Okay, it was nothing about the show, but how do I sound? What's up, Raven? You coming? You're back. The FC family, yes. The family. The fucking family. Joking. I'm joking. I sound okay. Sounds good. Okay. Sound is great. Sounds okay. Sounds good. Sounds okay. Thank you. Got it. Sounds great. Awesome. Okay. I should have done the sound check at the beginning. Every show is a sound check show. Every show. So thank you. Sounds good. All right. Well, I said I was relaxing, but I've been pounding coffee since about 2:00 today, doing things on the car. I don't want to get back into it. Maybe on the panel, right? But my big disappointment was I didn't get to buy the pickup truck. It would have been great. I bet it's one little thing wrong with it, and I would have fired it right up. I may still go back for it. I don't know. So here we are on the Quantum Show talking about the last few days. And yeah, it's been hectic. Let me tell you. I like being on my own, doing things on my own, but I would really like a buddy to go and do some of the stuff while I'm doing other things, you know? But there's nobody here like that. The AIs can't help. I can't get Amazon or anybody. Yes, okay. Asking me to call them. Later, it's showtime. And the show must go on. So it is gas. It is gas. Aussie, it is gas. Gas powered. So there's a whole bunch of crap that could go wrong with it. But the 2 dead alternators in the floorboard make me think it's a power problem and a spark problem. That's what it makes me think. Come to think of it, it might have the same alternator that I need. I don't know. I might go say, hey, let me buy an alternator for $20. Get it and see if it works. Rachel. Oh, Rachel's a Ford person. Oh, yeah. I've owned a 4-screen Ford Escort. Awesome. A dark blue Ford F-150. Oh, yeah. Mustang was my first car. Oh, yeah. A Mustang was my first car, too. And then I went to a Thunderbird after that. Mustang was my first car. Steering wheel mounted out of the way when the door opened. I hear you. Let me see here. But yeah, we are sisters, brother, sister at heart. Ford. There you go. Yeah, my first car was a Mustang. My second car was a Thunderbird. Hell yeah. I even have a Mustang shirt. I need a Thunderbird shirt. But they never made Topaz shirts. For some reason, they never made a Topaz sport shirt. I might have to do that. Quantum Show, Topaz, Mercury, Topaz. Maybe not. I'm just joking. But yeah, that's the story with the truck. I didn't get to get it. I wanted it. Still want it because it's really good. And hello, Foglog is saying he had an experience, had a spirit follow me home from the, I don't know, cenotaph. I don't know what that means. Cenotaph. Do you mean cemetery? But okay, well, it's possible. They call that the hitchhiker effect. And it has been known to happen. Did you do anything to attract them? Were you speaking to them, recorder, voice box, or ghost box, or anything like that? It could have happened. I haven't had anything like that. I haven't had anything follow me home yet. Everything that's here came with the place. And what do you think? What makes you think this? Okay, cenotaph is a monument or statue. All right. My bad. I am educated here on the Quantum Show. Hold on, let me get. Somebody is texting me. And I can't talk right now. Sorry about that interruption. Gotcha, Monty. Thank you. Memorial from Veterans Day. Okay, monument or statue. Gotcha. What makes you think this? What has happened to make you think this? Noises, voices, shadows, lights going on and off. Tell me in the chat. Yeah, this is not a prepared show, so I don't have notes, right? I have me and trying to calm down, but the coffee's helping me speed up. I think. Heard my friend's voice. Oh, heard your friend's voice. You may want to heard my friend's voice from 49 years ago. Wow. Okay. Well, you may want to do a voice recorder or set up a smile cam. They're easy. They hook to your, well, this is all Amazon Echo stuff. They also have them, but it's just something you may want to think about doing, right? Maybe some kind of I don't know, ghost box, radio, just something. If you're interested in doing that, it's possible. It's possible that it really happened. Let's not rule out our own minds. We have to be able to rule out the obvious. So whatever's left, however unlikely, must be the truth. And yeah, we debunk ourselves. I try not to do confirmation bias here. I don't want to do confirmation bias. I want aliens. I want spirits. I want all this. Robots, AI. I want all that. But I gotta be honest with myself, and I gotta be honest with you guys. We want that stuff, but it doesn't happen very often. We're living in Muggle world, unless you live in Muggle world next to a cemetery and a haunted church in a house that is also haunted. That can make it happen. Let me tell you, that can make it happen. Also, haunted places. I had a Jeep Cherokee years back, had a attached ghost. A redheaded woman was seen inside that Jeep by all the neighbors. No, everybody thought that we had somebody breaking into our car. They would come up to us. Is your Jeep okay? I saw that girl in there, and we're like, what? Who? Girl? What girl? Yeah, I had a picture of it. I was about to sell the Jeep, and I took a picture, and I had, this is before digital. Okay, I went and had the picture developed at Walgreens. I looked at it and I was like, what is that? In the windshield, you could clearly see clouds reflected in the glass, right? You could clearly see that. But what you could also clearly see is in the passenger seat, there was a face of a woman in the passenger seat going like she was looking down the hood. That was so cool. And I was like, whoa, that's a ghost. No wonder everybody's seeing stuff in the car. And yeah, Tim is saying Civil War cemeteries seem to work. Yeah, that's this one. Civil War, Revolutionary War. Got 3 soldiers back there. 2 from the Civil War, 1 from the Revolution. I believe it was the one from the Revolution that got in my face. Still am not over that. I will never be over that. There is no getting over that. Yet we have an area here we should go see. It's not far. Franklin, Tennessee. It's a neighborhood of Nashville now, right? All haunted. Very big Civil War area. Very big. And we can go. There's a battlefield. It's state park. So we can go there anytime. And we can do ghost box. We can do whatever. No pictures. I think they don't. I think they allow that stuff, right? Maybe it's Gettysburg that does not allow that. I don't know. As long as we don't throw garbage around, we can go there. Don't make a scene. Don't bother people. All those places are there. Yeah, especially since all the cemeteries are tucked in between Indian burial grounds. Yeah, we got all that stuff. Tennessee, all haunted. Every bit of it. I got a handle on the situation. I got you. Thanks. Um, this is like a consumer thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and go the consumer route and just buy from a store. I will check Sarnia. Okay. Okay. Good idea. Parthenon. That'll work. Yeah, Roman. I was not in the UK. I was in Germany. Here's something interesting about Germany and Europe in general versus the United States. Around here, you can go dig a hole in any given place and find an arrowhead, right? Any given area, anywhere around here. You can go anywhere and find an arrowhead. Oh, wow. Who is that? There's more coffees. Holy cow. Their coffee is flowing tonight. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. I believe that was Storm. Thank you so much. That helps immensely. It really does. It helps immensely. And I ain't buying alternators with show funds. That goes to things like cups and ghost boxes and cat balls and stampers. All the voice recorders. Weird flashlights, UV flashlights. Oh, yeah, it's UV right there. Don't look directly into the beam. It's not good for you. But yeah, thanks, guys. That means a lot to me. It really does. It is helping so much. And it's more than money. You know what comes along with money? Intent. And that is what is pushing the show forward. Money and intent. Sorry. It sounds like, well, Quantum Show's gone grifter. No, we've not. You can't buy a book from me yet. And if I do sell a book, it'll be free downloadable PDF. I don't know what. Oh, you also had a cougar. Now you're bragging. Now you're just bragging. The cougar. Oh yeah, the cougar, the Thunderbird, the Mustang, the Escort. Oh, what did you have? A GT90, GT40? Did you also have a GT40? You're just not mentioning that. Well, you couldn't find the control arm for it. You couldn't get shocks for my GT40. So I'm just gonna leave it there. An Escort, Mustang, Cougar, all the fastest, awesomest sports. No Thunderbird. Okay, well, I had a Thunderbird, and it was a nice Thunderbird. I liked it. Could sleep 6. What's up, the unknown? What's up, the unknown? Here reviewing the week. Since the last show, I have been dealing with Muggle World, of course, and work is work. It's always doing something, and oh, by the way, Tim has started a second Quantum Show channel, Quantum Show After Dark. It will be linked in the description after the show. I should have put it in there tonight, but just go here on YouTube, Quantum Show After Dark, and it will come up. Oh, someone just bought 3 copies. I think I know who that someone is. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, y'all. That's awesome. It is helping. It is, oh, man. Along with the money comes the intent, right? And that is quantum. That is quantum. It sure is. So, okay, talking about Quantum Show After Dark, much of the content is by the unknown. Now, keep in mind, I am not headlining that channel. Tim is. Tim, you are. DJ Wardove is headlining that channel. It is not me, right? That stuff is the stuff that doesn't work here. Like, the first thing he put on there was the audio recording in video form of the Estes session we did, which is fucking cool. It is so cool. What we do here, we kind of end up stepping on each other and not meaning to, but the way the sound is all over, right? Then we can't put stuff in no kind of order, and it just, the voice recording video made a lot more sense, right? It made a lot more sense. And in the very beginning, here's what I had set up. I had the voice recorder right next to the speaker here, but it recorded me louder than everything else. The first thing in there, first thing that was said, turn it up. And it wasn't directed to you guys. It was directed to me because it needed to hear the speakers better. See, looking at things in retrospect, when you look at the evidence, you see more after you're through the process of collecting the evidence. Then you review it, and it showed up like, whoa, how did we miss that? Because we were all in there doing stuff at the moment. That's why we have to review the evidence. I sat and listened to that. He remastered it, and he cleaned it up and brought up the background voices. Didn't push mine down too awful far, but it made sense. It made more sense on the After Dark show than it did on Raven's show. And I was on Raven's Rabbit Hole. We did Estes Method. That was the first. That was the first time I had ever done the Estes Method, and it worked so well. Okay. Yeah, the master was way creepier. We weren't really going for creepy, but that's just the way it happened. And thank you, Diane. Yeah, my birthday was 2 days ago, or 2 days ago. My birthday was 2 days ago, and I ended up buying an alternator that didn't work. I mean, it worked, but it didn't fit the car. So what do you do? But thank you. Dude, let me tell you. Have you ever been run out of a cemetery by actual ghosts? People keep saying to me, I mentioned the Estes method and ghost box in there. Do it in a cemetery. I didn't need a cemetery. I mean, I didn't need a ghost box to have that ghost run me out. That guy, whoa. Okay, not you, but there are other people, lots of people. Anybody that hears about me doing ghost stuff, they all say, go to a cemetery. I'm like, you get run out of one cemetery. You will never want to do that again. Only when you're invited. And there is no doubt you can be invited. Not by people, by the people who kicked you out. They had me go out there and inspect the tree. They wanted me to tell the church, and I did. And then they don't want to do anything about it. So I have a chainsaw sitting over there. I need to kind of put it together. I'll do a daytime cemetery, but not nighttime. Sorry, that's just not going to happen. They do not like to be bothered at night. And I'm still getting comments on the Dicyanin goggle video. They think I have night vision. They say, people have said things like, you're using night vision during the day. Make it make sense. I'm like, these aren't night vision. These are lens filters. That's it. And yeah, I'm not doing that. Unknown. I'm not doing that. They do like. Okay. I just got somebody said somebody's Nephilim. I don't know what they're talking about. They do like holidays. They like Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's an iffy one, right? New Year's. And yeah, they see these are church people from here. They're the ones that actually went to this church 100 years ago. And they built the first iteration of this church. This has been rebuilt at least once. And they're the ones who are in the family that still live around here. It is that kind of historical area. Not everybody is of the Gower family, but a lot of them are. Okay. Of course, times change, history goes by, things change hands, people sell property. But this is an agricultural area, and they are farmers and ranchers. There's a horse farm right down the way from here. There's a cow farm on the other side of the cemetery. I can actually show you when I go in the daytime. I can take a walk around it and do another walk around. And there used to be a gate over there. I did a video. They took the gate down and they burned it, and the remnants are still there. You can see it's been burned for a couple of years, but the remnants of it are still there. And there's cows there, and there's horses down the road. So I may do another cemetery walk around. And ever since they took the fence spell down over here, I need to go check the camera. Not tonight, dude. Not tonight. Not tonight. I am not invited tonight. The veil is still very thin. So it'll be thin until about January or late December. No, it'll be thin till January. I can go anytime during the day out there. And me, Tim, and Raven will be in the daytime, either before or after the show. Probably after the conference. And so, man, I'm just blathering at this point. Sorry about that. Hey, welcome to the Quantum Show. We're just past half an hour. Like, share, subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. Of all the cat videos on all the internet, you ended up here. What made you stop in here? And thanks everybody for coming in. Everybody has been, yeah. Oh, okay. The Gower surname comes from Wales. Well, how do Wales say Gower? No, I'm just joking. I know what you mean. Not Wales like, search for Spock whales, but Wales as Welsh. I get it. Yeah. Do you like my joke? I like my joke. I like my joke. It was a good one. But Monty is saying the Gower surname comes from Wales. Gotcha. No, I'm not giving out any prizes. Do you want a prize? I don't. I mean, you're already a quantum winner. That's all I can say. And uh-oh, cat on my keyboard. Is that what that was all about? Cat on my keyboard. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I don't have prizes to give out, but that's something that could be. It could. I've got. See, I don't have a whole lot of things for the show, but we've got a few days. There's a few days between now and then. 5 days. It's a show is in 5 days. We're here, y'all. We have arrived. It is crazy. This is so cool. Do y'all realize how cool this is? Do y'all have any idea how cool this is? This is the coolest thing other than ghosts, aliens, AI agents, all of them. They're all invited, right? This is one of the coolest names, or sorry, coolest things a person can do is have their own paranormal freaking conference. Oh, yeah. Can anybody hear me out there? Hello, computer. I love it. Maybe this is the coffee talking or the frustration pouring out from today. But yeah, I'm excited. Oh, that was not Monty. Okay. Quantum Show Rocks. Thanks, man. And Rachel is saying, Raven, I have big books around my laptop to keep the cats off of it. Good idea. I'm excited too. It's in an area around South Wales from the Gower, and he goes on. It's the anglicized form of the Welsh word curved or crooked. Okay. And Foglog, what? What did the flower pot say to the whale? Not again. Oh, don't forget to bring a towel. I got you. I got you. I got you. I remember. Don't forget to bring a towel, right? It's 42, y'all. That's all you need to know. 42. There you go. Gotcha. Gotcha, Monty. Okay. Um, yeah, shout out Doug Adams. Loved that. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Still love it. I am hoping that Neil Gaiman takes some of his writings and crosses over with Hitchhiker's Guide. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be amazing. Okay. But the second isn't showing yet. Well, let me see. I had yeah, I don't see a second one. I see 3 from someone, 3 from someone, and 3 from Rachel. Man, that is awesome, y'all. That is awesome. Thanks. It'll come up. It'll come up. It'll show up. And it's all going to show stuff. Every bit of it. Every bit of it's going to show stuff. No, not no alternators. None of that. It's all going to show stuff. Stuff like this. Stuff like the doorway, the arches, the void window, all that stuff, right? I really wanted to have someone come up with a Kasparov mirror, but it didn't happen. That's okay. That is one of those long format things that you can't do in a minute. It's not that you can do these things like carnival rides, because you cannot. It takes prep and meditation, right? But we are going to have some kind of merch. For those just coming in, we've got a little bit of merch. I've got a few cups, right? Just a few. This is the unique one right now. It's not going to stay unique, but this is right now. This is the one, and it says caution, roaming portals. I love it. And we got, of course, those, and got that one, and I got a different kind of cup too. This is the not double wall. This is like the iced coffee cup, right? And there are other ones in here. Yeah, I've got. That's what I did. And here's the original, the one I made, the gangsta do not butter. There's another one in here, and got the show logo here. Oh yeah, and this is 2 levels deep, and I ain't done yet. I am not done yet. I am going to do more. Yeah, there will be more. Things are coming together. The Legion is really pushing the show. Every event, they're putting these. I give them a stack of these, right? They're putting these on the tables, on the bar. I put up door posters today on the front entrance and the men's and women's room. That's the way they do it there, right? And yeah, that's top billing for the Legion. What else do you want? Everybody wants hundreds of dollars to advertise in the community, and I'm not into that. Okay. Well, looks like they want me to work in avionics. Sorry, not going to work in avionics. I got my own aeroscience thing to worry about here one day. These things take time. And okay, you got it. You got it. I got it. Cool. And yeah, I should have made little stickers to go across the thing says a paranormal conference, because everybody thought it was a party. And they're like, 1 o'clock. Who wants to drink at 1 o'clock? I'm like, I just in the drinking thing. This isn't a party like a concert or nothing. We're not having magic tricks up on stage here, y'all. No, we're not doing that, right? So, yeah, that was interesting. Everybody was like, 1 o'clock. Well, who does anything at 1 o'clock? Conferences do. People who, have things to say. This is not a lights out event. This is a dim lights event. But yeah, everything since the week before since the last Starseed show, right? Starseed show has been about show prep, doing stuff, putting it together, getting materials made, manufactured, whatever, and trying to fix these darn cars, man. Yeah, that's just life, I guess. But it's so cool. I cannot get over or convey how cool it is to be running a paranormal conference, and people are interested. People want to come. They want to be wowed. So y'all, we got to wow them. We have got to make them freak out. I will be happy if one person runs out yelling, "It's demons." I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied with one person running out. Oh, they got demons in there. We won't. Demons are not invited, right? Demons won't show up. And if they do, that's the wrong. They'll be at the wrong place, the wrong conference, because of all the places to go to. You don't want to go to a place where everybody has had experience with this stuff, right? They don't want to be there. They're in the wrong room. Let me tell you. And here's a story. Here's a neat story. I don't know. This came to me. It was in my house in Texas. Okay. I came home and my ex was freaked out. I was like, what happened? Everything seemed normal, right? And no, there was no possession going on. That was more me listening. There was no possession happening. And there was no demon involved. But no, what happened was I came home she was freaked out. I'm like, what happened? And she was telling me, okay, we had things on the walls, picture frames, and like I have always kept a one of these, right? Always. And she heard some noise outside, just people, right? So she looked outside and saw the neighbors, and there was a car parked at the end of our driveway, which was kind of like an inside the property driveway. So you can go there, just don't block anybody in. But there was nobody moving, so whatever. And I was at work. And when I got home from work, a security guard, she was freaked out. The dog was chill. Tilk was chill. And I was like, what's wrong? She poked her head outside and she said she saw a skeleton in the back seat of the car. And she got spooked, shut the door, and ran in there. And a gust of wind came through, rattling all the pictures, blowing the things around, the calendar around, and a presence going through from the door to the window. Yeah, calendar. Thank you, Justin. Yeah. And no, this was not during Halloween. This was normal days, just every day. And she was all freaked out like this. I'm like, what happened? And she explained everything to me. I was like, oh, well, I bet that whatever it was said, walked in, saw who was here, and said, whoa, wrong house, I'm out. That's what would happen at the Quantum Fest. Whoa, wrong house, I'm out. Imagine you're a level 1 bad guy, and you run up on a level 50 bad guy herder, right? A level, because that's what we both are, whatever, high level stuff. We know what we're doing. I'm not being arrogant. It's just when you've done this for 30 years, you pick up some experience and you know how to deal with stuff. And when you know how to deal with stuff, you get less afraid of it and more ready to deal with it. And whatever that thing was, now she said the dog was howling. Okay. A dog will sense it also. He was good at that. And it came, it blew papers around and left. Says, whoa, wrong house. I am out of here. And well, I don't have beers. Though there is a bar. There is a bartender. I don't have beers. That's not stopping you. Yes, it's almost the top of the hour. We're getting there, Diane. Yes, we are. That means the show is winding up for the solo. It's been show prep and dealing with stuff a week and learning how everything works all week, trying to make stuff work. And we have made it through another hour, but we're not quite there yet. We got like 5 minutes left and a little bit of leeway. You know, we got some leeway. So this is not a prepared show. I'm surprised we got through all of it. But it's good. Breathe. There will be other stickers. I'm going to be giving away stickers. I have 6 stampers, 3 of the ka-chunk kind and 3 of the cool wooden ones. I've got paper cups. If you don't want to buy a cup, those will be for sale, right? If you don't want to buy a cup, you can have a paper cup and it'll have a stamp of Quantum Show Infinity on it. Oh yeah. I'm going to get, even if they're not plastic, why not? It's easy. It's easy to do that. And I am thinking about catering. I can make that happen. But I don't know yet, right? We'll see. Well, we're going to have the pizza truck out front, so that's awesome. I can do that. Yeah, we got pizza truck. We're good. Pizza and beer. What else? There'll be food and drink and ghosts. Yes, there will be. And robots and AI and aliens. Oh, yeah. All at the Quantum Fest. I love it. I love it. I should make, well, I'm down to the wire here. So any merch that we got now is just going to have to be what we got and make more later, right? Unless we can, I'm going to make several more cups because I want plenty of cups. Capacity of the place is 180. I don't know if we're going to pack it up, but I'm going to prepare for a pack it up, right? I may have 15 cups or something. That's not enough. Need more. Good thing I've got stickers and I got access to more stickers. I can make more stickers between now and then. I can at least make a couple here. I do have an inkjet. I don't have waterproof ink, but I do have that little dumb little printer. We'll see, right? She knows how to do shots, right? We're going to have our bartender is also a musical guest. Fretland. Nope, they're not going to be there. They're not going to be there. What? Raven show up to Nathan show on time. You got 2 minutes. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. There may be some. Okay, I'm looking at the text on the screen now. I'm looking at the chat room now. Kids go mental for a lick on tattoos. It sounds gross, but you're true. You're absolutely right. Oh, thanks, Justin. I run a show every Monday and Friday with less effort than you put into yours, bro. You got this. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, welcome back to the Quantum Show. We're getting there. Lies, I say. Demons show up at the Quantum Fest and they're gonna say, "Hey, where's Nathan? He's got beers." No, I don't got beers. There will be beer there. It is, but there it's a bar, and there'll probably be some kind of music going on in the front. We get the back room stage and the front stage, the front outdoor stage. So if anybody wants to do anything outdoor, you can do it. I've got invites going out to all the people I know about in Nashville. And it's possible that the guys from Cryptid Huntress could show up. I don't know. This is the nature of the Quantum Show. If you're meant to be there, you will be. If you're not meant to be there, you won't be. That's the Quantum Show. That's just the way the quantum happens. And the guys they're from Georgia, Cryptid Huntress. They may show up. They may not. I told them you're invited. So we're going to be, Tim Raven, we're going to be playing this stuff by ear. I haven't touched my penciled in schedule since I conceived of it 2 months ago. No one has said, sign me up, right? Except us. We're the only ones doing it. So remember to, stick your thumbs up. Oh, Scream Engine, what's up? Yep, the panel's coming up. And Aussie is blinking that green light at me. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. And that is true. If you're here, you are quantum. Of all the cats on all the internets, you ended up here. So I'm going to go ahead and call that a successful show. Quantum show prep check. Alternator in the works. Didn't get a pickup truck this week. Maybe it could still happen. I don't know. We shall see. And yeah, prep is going right along. We got projector. We got screen. I need a frame. I need a frame because you can't use a projector without a screen. I need a frame. Got a screen. Need a frame. That's one reason I want to buy a truck. I got to haul wood to make a frame. What do people want from me, right? And this is an 11-foot screen. This is a big honking screen. I love it. I got to build a frame for it. So 11 foot wide by 6.5 feet tall, or 6 feet tall, something like that. And the projector will fill every freaking inch of it. All right, everybody, that is the Quantum Show. Diane is escorting us out by pushing those buttons with me. Thank you. I appreciate everybody coming in. Justin, what are you saying here? What the heck? You're going to a Legion. They don't have the pull down screens at the back of the stage. Everyone, well, they people bring the event planners bring their own stuff, right? They have a sound system. We're not using most of it, right? We have DJ Wardove, but he doesn't know the hardware there, and it's complicated. We have a karaoke rig. That's pretty easy to set up. Plug it in, turn it on. The stuff comes up on the screen, but we're not going to be using that one. But yeah, I'm bringing all my own hardware, and it becomes, I don't know what I'm going to do with it later, because that's the Quantum Show, everybody. Thanks for coming by. I'm not going to get going again. No more dial up. Now it's time to dial down. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to push those buttons. Pushing buttons. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Pushing buttons. See you on the panel. Thanks, everybody. Pushing buttons. Pushing buttons. Waiting on lag. Waiting on lag. Waiting on all